now I'm going to show you guys, we talked about the shape builder last time, which allows you to merge shapes, but there's lots more options out there, kind of like cookie cutter sort of things. And yes, I know, now I'm hungry for cookies. And under window, if you go to Pathfinder, this is on the back page of your handout, by the way. We have shape mode options and then Pathfinder mode options. And so these are all described really well in your handout, so use that handout, but I'll go through a couple of them. You'll notice that, the layer order matters. If this green shape is on top of the purple one, it's oftentimes going to take on the color of the topmost shape. And a couple of them have different options that the layer really, really matters. So you'll have to have these selected, and then you can go into shape mode. That's very much like the shape builder. It is the shape builder. That first one there is going to unite. And what's nice too is that if you just hover over and your mouse over each of these, it'll give you a little tip about what's about to happen. So this last one, or I'm sorry, this next one over is going to cut the top shape out of the bottom shape. So that order matters. Yeah, kind of, yeah, just like all of these are like cookie cutters, but in different ways. The intersect means that it's going to keep that internal shape only and ditch everything else, taking on the shape of that top, or the color of that top one. This one is actually going to take out that any part where they overlap. And now when we get into some of these Pathfinder options, it's going to kind of like cut them. So there, now it took all lines that were that we can see, possible to see, and now it's gonna stay glued together until we go Object Ungroup. And now we can take each of these sections away. Might be a cool way to make some patterns. Take a couple more steps back. These next two are very similar in you're not going to get that line that is underlapping, but you are going to be able to do the same thing where you ungroup and then you cut those away. You're able to take those away from where they are. This one is going to keep the underlapped area only, or cut that away. You still see that shape there, so it doesn't like delete it like some do. And there we go. And the outline is going, oops, that's why I only have that one selected. You have to select all of them that you're doing. Outline is going to bring them all into just an outline. And again, you can ungroup them. But now what you get is that they're just the lines. Do you guys see how it's like just the lines? If we increase the stroke on this, there's interesting things that you'd be able to do with just those lines, separating those out. And then finally, the last one is going to cut out what's on top and leave the bottom, leave the undermost shape.
That's the topmost one. The star is the top.
Keeps the, yes, cuts out the shape below. Yeah, using whatever shape is below, but keeps the topmost. I think I have that wrong on our handout. I'll change that. I'm sorry about that. So anyways, these can get a little confusing. Know that it's a lot about trial and error, about what it is that you actually need, but there's lots of really fun options within that. So, all right.